wings. I should point out that the wings would have been lost at the fossil record. Because we should be talking about dinosaurs having feathers and having evolved into birds. But it's possible that some dinosaurs actually did have wings and could be described as dragons.
But while most mainstream scientists believe the remains found were most likely dinosaur fossils, like those of the flying pterosaur, ancient astronaut theorists have another, more provocative explanation.
Now, a creature which somehow is able to spit fire obviously is not any place in the animal kingdom of today. So what we have here is either an invention which did indeed spit fire, in which case it is something the creature here, but somehow a creation, something which was either engineered by mankind or which was engineered by extraterrestrials.
Machines that fly through the air and spit fire, causing mass destruction, thousands of casualties, and radioactive fallout. Could the Gerudo and other so-called flying dragons really have been ancient versions of the planes? Or perhaps something else, something even more out of this world.
Sweet boy, oh, I'm loving you. You're my destiny. I'll go where you lead. I'll be right there in a time of need. And when I lose my way, you'll be right there to put me up back here. No looking back, oh, you're all I need, baby, baby.
Welcome back.
We're all a local somewhere. So make every Sunday Local Bar Sunday. And let's keep our local bars pouring.
At Safelite, we have service the way you need it. So when you have auto glass damage in Arizona,
Safelite is here for you.
Bring your car to us, or we can come to you.
whether you're hiking at Camelback Mountain or here in Scottsdale, wherever you are, Safelite's here for you. All over Arizona.
You can even see when we're on our way. That's service on your time.
Safelite repair, Safelite replace.
Healthy habits come in all sizes. Little walks and getting screened for colon cancer. That's big. But because when caught in early stages, it's more treatable.
Hey, Cologuard.
Hi, I'm non-invasive and I detect all. Your DNA in your stool to find 92% of colon cancers, even in early stages.
Early stages.
Yep, it's for people. Well, 45 plus at average risk for colon cancer, not high risk. False positive and negative results may occur. Ask your provider if Cologuard is right for you.
Count me in. Me too.
That's the thing about claims, you see, they don't happen on your schedule. I'm telling you, Chestnut, it doesn't just say, all big hard, there's now a good time for a jolly little window cracking. As I can tell, chestnuts don't talk.
Back up. Your claims team is here for you 24/7.
March 2010, a panel of 41 international experts concluded that the impact of an asteroid that smashed into Earth at Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula 65 million years ago probably triggered the global climate change that resulted in the...
Want to stay young forever?
Hunt will not be
Is there also evidence that some dinosaur species survived? And if so, might they also have evolved?
Paleontologists tell us that, oh, these things have been extinct for 65 million years. They appear to be prehistoric animals, dinosaurs literally, that have survived. Much like coelacanths and alligators, sharks, and turtles also have survived from those same prehistoric times. I believe that ancient...
You want to stay young forever?
Monsters are still living in remote areas of the world, either in oceans and lakes or jungle areas to today.
Of Scotland, the legend of the Loch Ness Monster has long been part of Celtic and Norse folklore. Recorded accounts of sightings can be traced to the year 1465, to the Irish monk St. Columba, a powerful leader who founded...
Want to stay young forever?
killing an individual.
In his journals, Columba wrote of an encounter with people bearing a man near the shores of the now fabled Loch Ness.
That the man who had died had been swimming in the lake and was attacked by the water beast. Upon hearing this, Father Columba sent his men. When the beast came after this man, Father Columba made the sign of the cross and commanded the beast not to harm the man. The beast fled and was never seen harming another man again.
You want to stay?
People don't realise how big Loch Ness is. It's 23 miles long and a mile wide, and at its deepest point it's about 800 feet. And the water is very, very dark and dense, and so it is the prime location where conceivably they didn't need to service that often. They would sort of bypass detection.
When we talk about the book or any kind of species, really is it the remnant of the dinosaur age, or is it something which is out of this world? We know that, for example, St. Columba definitely felt that the lake was sacred and that there was something present there which had a religious connotation, which is why he went to that place to begin with.
The intriguing thing is that there actually have been a significant number of UFO sightings over the loch itself, of strange, brightly lit objects hovering over the water late at night, which clearly aren't helicopters or aircraft or meteorites or anything like that at all. So, in other words, Loch Ness is a weird and spooky place.
Could the so-called sea monsters of Loch Ness possibly be descendants of ancient dinosaurs? Or might it be of another, perhaps, extraterrestrial origin? And if so, what might this say about other mythical sea beasts, like the seven-headed Sumerian sea monster, the Leviathan?
The Leviathan is sometimes described as a serpent or a crocodile or a dragon, but it lurks. It is the gatekeeper to a portal to hell. And this gateway to hell is apparently deep in the ocean, and the Leviathan is there forever lurking.
In Greek myths, the Hydra was described as an ancient sea serpent with many heads. It was said to be a descendant of the first god,
but it was terribly difficult. He would slice off the heads, and two heads would form. He had to ask help from his nephew, and his nephew had a brilliant idea. Bring a torch. Fire might keep the heads from forming, so Hercules would dash off one of the heads, and his nephew would essentially cauterize the neck so that another one wouldn't form, and in this way, the Hydra was finally defeated.
In the case of a Hydra, we have something which has several heads, which is once again a category of a creature which you would expect not to see. So you're actually confronted here with something which was genetically engineered or which genetically went wrong, but clearly it was of such importance that it was adhered to in mythology, where it attained a status over the years, over the centuries, up until this moment in time.
According to Scandinavian legend, the Kraken are legendary sea monsters of gargantuan size, and are said to have roamed the seas off the coasts of Norway and Iceland. This fearsome beast was infamous for its attacks on the sailing ships.
The danger was not only being attacked by the Kraken, they would come up to the surface and were enormous, the size of small islands, so you could have a collision with a Kraken that wasn't even out to attack you. Another great danger was that if it submerged suddenly, it formed such a great whirlpool that it could pull a ship under.
Could such legendary sea monsters have actually existed? Might they have escaped extinction in the safety of cold, deep waters? According to ancient astronaut theorists, there is evidence of the origin of giant sea creatures in the sacred texts of the Hebrew Bible.
A very early account
On my hands, I am Thor!
A monstrous sea creature is found in the Bible. The story of Jonah. Here, Jonah was not fulfilling his destiny, and his punishment was to be thrown off a boat.
Look at my gold
Banana fan in hand. The world is hot and cold.
He spends 3 days and 3 nights inside of this giant fish.
killing an individual.
Good attackers, move.
Blade!
Come back to life with Lotus Body.
Killing
Good attackers, move.
Blade!
Come back.
Killing an individual is murder, but the slaughter of thousands is heroic. And killing millions.
After 6,000 years, I am still so
I will whip you hard.
You also want the taste of being converted into machinery?
Hot heart will not.
Hey, my poison is much.
In front of it. Be human first. Be human first.
Feel this vigorous vitality.
Why can I?
To worship me. Things are raging.
Did you see my little face?
The knife.
The spear.
I believe in my.
Feel the heat of the flame.
Steal my snacks again. I will let you sleep on the floor.
Could alien beings really have lurked beneath the seas in submersible machines? If so, why were they there? Might they have come
Feel the heat.
Except the
Such a...
Hey, can you squat and talk? The sun.
Watch me.
You want to stay young forever?
I am dark, benevolent. Finally, I can move my muscles.
Cowards and.
Accept the trial.
You were my destiny. Where you lead, I'll be right there in a time of need. And when I lose my way, you'll be right there to put me up back here.
Imagine if the first ever way we did things just became the way. Well, that's what happened to the home selling process. So we at Open Door invented a new way. Simply enter your home's address and tell us about your house. We'll take a look at all the details and make you an offer in minutes. A real offer. No more listings, showings, or any of the other unknowns. Just sell directly to us. Get your free offer at opendoor.com. Sell your home the new-fashioned way.
Watching your favorite Lifetime shows has never been easier. And now, by creating a profile on the Lifetime app, you can unlock exclusive benefits, like watching where you left off, even if you change how you're watching. Just go to the settings menu, click on your profile, choose your login preference, and enter your info. It's that easy.
I'm definitely not prepared for that.
That's crazy.
I cannot wait to see the results.
Creating a profile today.
It's nice to know your blind spot can be protected. 2021 Volkswagen SUVs. Come into your Volkswagen dealer today and get 0% APR financing for 36 months on the 2021 Tiguan.
We love our house. Been here for years.
At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
We save a lot.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
University, Russia. Soviet pioneer Vladimir Demikhov physically produces a fully functioning two-headed dog.
What he did was he took the upper torso of the dog and grafted it onto the neck of another dog. And surprisingly, this took years for a few weeks. Demikhov brought it to medical shows as evidence that he could do this, that these sort of hybrids, that these sort of things could be done.
Although highly
On my hands, I am for!
Pioneer's audacious experiments paved the way for the first human heart transplant in 1967. But while the image of Demikhov's dog is disturbing, ancient astronaut theorists believe our early ancestors also left behind evidence of equally bizarre creatures.
The great thing about the ancient alien theory
On my
is that we
hands,
can compare
I am
modern achievements with stories from our ancient past. And so, if today we're able to create a two-headed dog with 6 legs, is it possible that a similar creature existed?
You want to stay young forever? Then be frozen by me.
Yes.
In the Greek epic
Dogs
of
can
Homer's
also
Odyssey
become
and the
nobles
Iliad,
like
a vicious 3-headed dog named Cerberus guards the gates of Hades. According to the myths,
I don't have to bake out. I
when
hope
the
you can be
chicken
more
grows out,
active on the battlefield.
But might the so-called
Dogs can also become nobles.
really have been early Earth visitors, misinterpreted as gods, as ancient alien theorists believe?
The humans and gods were kind of still living among one another. All of this interbreeding, this fertility, like produces all of these monsters, and you do not want to meet these monsters. These are not the kind of things you want to encounter. And one guard dog is ferocious and terrifying. You can imagine 3 of them, but all on one body.
If Cerberus is a factual creature, then really what we're talking about here is somebody with the knowledge and the technology to create a multi-headed animal. And so we are dealing with extraterrestrial technology.
Is it possible that Cerberus and other hybrids, like the griffin, the Egyptian Ammon, or the Greek chimera, were in fact created through advanced alien transplant procedures we have yet to discover?
Any civilization which has contacted us in the past, or which is contacting us today, roughly needs to be at our level of technological advancement. It's probably going to be a bit beyond that. And that also means that it's not just the science of space travel, but all sciences which are going to be somewhat more advanced. So we know that the extraterrestrial who comes to Earth from a distant place will have this medical knowledge.
There was some kind of experimentation going on. No, a zoo. Let's see what we can do. We'll play with these creatures.
Let's take this animal and give him 2 heads. Let's take this dragon and give him wings. Let's let him breathe fire. Let's have some fun. Maybe that's what they did.
Depictions of monsters that are half beast, half human can be found dating as far back as 5000 BC. The centaur, the minotaur, and Medusa are all hybrid creatures described as being created by gods. Researchers point to the origin stories of these creatures as further evidence of alien contact.
In Greek mythology, the centaur was half human, half horse. The torso of a human would be joined to a horse at the shoulders, and this would leave them in perpetual tension between the raw animal instinct of the horse and the more civilized morality of human consciousness.
And interestingly enough, when we start looking towards mythology, we actually find specifically in the case of the Minotaur, this is that it has been done specifically by the gods.
In India, the epic text, the Mahabharata, details the ancient...
Look at my golden cudgel and clear away the monsters.
The Naga was a serpent god in both Hindu and Buddhist mythology. It was known to have human and serpent-like traits. It was also known to be persecutors of all creatures, very poisonous and with great strength.
A question arises as to why ETs might create these various hybrids. Well, of course, first of all, I point out scientific curiosity. Once you develop a technology, you want to see where you can take it. We humans would do that, I think any intelligent beings would. But they might have created these various hybrid creatures to actually intimidate the existing human populace so that they would give them no trouble. Or perhaps to create these creatures so they would be thought of as gods and be worshipped. Even though they're advanced